amazing.
What? I don't know, this is freaking me out. There's a fireplace just floating. Obviously the floor would have been across here, but it's just so cool that there's another part. This is just amazing. Yeah, so we're in France, and we were just driving along and we saw this building from the edge of the road. It didn't look like very much. This is some sort of chapel. Look at this. This is the church bit that we saw from the road. Put it on auto, make it a lot easier. This was obviously a church or a place to come and pray or whatever. It's been abandoned a long time. We just met some French guy and he said that he heard that it was abandoned maybe 50 years ago, something like that. This is what we saw from the road. We were down on the, I don't know if you can see that. We were down on the road down there. And that's some mad lethal
yeah,
prickle
things for like
trees.
candles or fire, and there just looks like a cave down there. Look.
There's something under, yeah, because I think this is built on top of some sort of rock formation. Because don't forget, just when we were coming in on the road, we saw, oh, I just nearly killed myself then. Yeah, we saw remains of some sort of quarry built into the side of the cliff. This is creepy down here. Jesus Christ, man, what is this? That is some weird shit down here. Okay, this is, wow, it's so dark. I'm certainly not set up for my maximum eyesight level, but this is a cellar, the vaulted cellar, because it's freezing cold. And it's quite a warm day today, so pretty cool. I'll just chuck it back onto auto there. So, yeah, this is just one part of the house, but I mean that's the coolest bit there for sure. Okay, I just cut for a second then, but when we turned round we saw this, which is another fireplace. So we're in the remains of what would have been a room. I guess there was a wall carrying on there and to this corner, but it's fallen away. And I guess this is it here actually, to be honest. This is what we're looking at. It's fallen inwards. We're standing on top of the wall basically right now. Yeah. Which is super awesome. I'm going to take a guess. We can see right up the chimney here. Pretty sweet. Up here we've got an old well, some sort of old tank here, but hello. And then I did take a shot with the flash on actually, and there's water at the bottom. It's quite a way down. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The retaining wall there's you can see there's a chimney with an aerial on there, which is we can't get into that bit at the moment though, but that's just a whole other part we've not seen, so let's keep going through. There's some sweet some sort of little entrance, you know, house and big rusty gates. That literally wasn't scary. It scared me when the French guy came out with his dog, because it was one of those dogs that wanted to rip your face off. I actually thought he was the owner, so I was like, hey, you got a nice place. He's looking at me like I was mad. I guess, yeah, this is another crazy part here. Someone's put a temporary tin roof on that one. Okay. There you go. It's a whole load of weird shit there. Pipes and... Oh fuck, man. Yeah, what to say about that? Fuck, sleeping on that. That's some old springs under there. Yeah, that's been there a while. That's been there a good, damn, 60 years maybe. Maybe longer. There's an upper floor as well, but I mean, just a bed that's completely rotted away there. Remains of the bed, I suppose. Yeah, I mean the upper floor is, I mean if you went up there, you'd be coming through it for sure. Or I would anyway. That's cool. Yeah, there is obviously boards up on top of there, I guess. I'll try and have a little look up there. Yeah, there's the floor. You can see the floor, right? There's jump over that. Trip over that. Some sort of outhouse, I guess. Or they kept like monster chickens in there, apparently. Some weird stuff going on though. Another like old abandoned carpet has been smashed to shit. Look at that. It's like, looks like it's been wrapped around a tree. It's just mangled to hell. It was a Peugeot. You can still see here. Does it say what Peugeot 404? Oh yeah, I don't know that one. It's very old. Oh. Take a guess it's from the 60s. You can even see the number plate here, which is pretty sweet. 8550AP something 9. Yeah, this is well and truly, I think, a little bit beyond restoration, but you never know. Depends how long you want to spend doing it, I suppose. The rest of your life, maybe. Did you find a way in, or? Some mad rusted out tank here, which anyone's guess, I suppose, could be anything. Maybe we just need to go through the window, I guess. Yeah, it's so overgrown. That's the other side of the sort of, it looks like a barn or storage area that we saw. That's where we were earlier, through there, but it's really overgrown. Unfortunately, I don't have my suit of armour on to get through that lot. There's no gap through the middle, no?
No.
Right, okay, we'll turn around, try try the window. Go and check it out. This is the bones of a dinosaur. No, it's not. It's just firewood. So there is this, this place on the end here. And it's got a satellite dish, so somebody brave living in it, I guess fairly recently. The guy said it was abandoned over 50 years ago, so that's much too old for a satellite dish. Somebody tried to live here, and on the way in we saw a post box on the front gate, like they have them here in France, so it was hanging off. But I mean, somebody lived here fairly recently. To be honest, this sort of growth can happen in a couple of years if you don't keep up the maintenance of the place. And here in France there's a... oh shit, man, this is fucked up. Yeah, there's a lot of glass. Okay. Ah! Just got attacked by a triffid. Look at this dead body hanging from the ceiling. That's what I want. I swear something's just moved through there, man. It could have been my eyes. I swear some dark thing just moved through this doorway. Damn, my heart is going crazy. As I was standing filming, a black thing, I don't know whether it was just my eyes from the light or what, moved across this door.
Yeah, it feels really dark from here.
Some weird shit happened here, right? I mean, okay, I have no idea what happened there, but my camera literally turned itself off. I don't even know when it stopped. But I saw something move across this doorway. It was like a black figure. I rubbed my eye because I thought, what is that? But it was like the size of a person. And there's this crazy, old photograph of a boy with his, it's all crumbled off, but his face is missing. He's wearing a jumper. It's someone's family picture. They were living here. There's even Christmas wrapping paper and a whole load of old school books. This is just getting more and more creepy. I mean, there's books here. I mean, the ceiling's fucked. I'm going to try and go a little bit further into the kitchen. Yeah, I mean, there's an old fridge even. It's an old toolbox on the floor there. So there's a whole load of glass there. You can still see upstairs. I mean, it was fully insulated. Like, it would have been an alright property. I mean, this is what happens. There's so many of these in France. Which is why, I'm interested. Maybe not. I don't know how many people are doing this sort of exploration here, but there's a pair of old shoes. In fact, there's a load of shoes. To be honest, they don't even look that old. Look at this creepy picture of this kid. I mean, obviously it's only creepy because it's in this context. I'm sure he's a nice kid, but when I just seen a dark figure moving across this doorway, it kind of freaks you out a little bit. Okay, yeah, thing is, I've no idea. Again, the video stopped again. I don't know what is going on. But I'm inside one of the bedrooms. It's right as I crossed over this bit as well. The video just cut out. Yeah, it's well creepy. Well creepy in here. It's so dark, I guess. Guess my camera's not good enough for this sort of filming, but it's a good camera, but it doesn't have a very high ISO for filming in the dark. But yeah, this is some creepy furniture, and I'm guessing that there's a staircase somewhere, maybe through there, or because there is an upstairs. Maybe it's just a loft, I don't know, but the crazy thing is there's a lot more to this house. There's a lot more on the other side. Yeah. Can't seem to get to it. You can get in that window, I suppose, as somebody has, but strange, eh? It's a strange layout because it's a ginormous place. I mean, there is and there's no way through. As far as I can see, there's no way through to the rest of it, through to the barn, or it just stops here. And I mean, in here, again, it's just a dead end. This is nothing. It's just a cupboard. Like, why would you put a door like this on a what's essentially a cupboard? It's just so weird. Yeah, that's actually quite creepy. Yeah, cut out again. I crossed the same bit and the video cut out again. I only had that happen in one place. It was in a haunted jail where the power kept cutting out. So I probably just talked loads and just hasn't picked up any of that. So what I was saying is that most houses in France, you've got a way through to your barn or the rest of the property behind. Yeah, this is just completely sealed off. I'm not sure how we'd gain access to the rest of the house unless we had a machete, to be honest. So I'm going to try and get out of here without cutting my fucking leg off. And yeah, pretty sweet. I'd like to come back because there is a lot more to explore. This is just me falling over. This is just a video of me falling over and talking while my camera's off. So yeah, good first attempt at exploration.
That's a good shot with the moon.
The moon's out.
Should we just have
Do you see what I mean?
Valentine's dinner on this?
Catty wants Valentine's dinner right here. Might be a little bit creepy. Didn't bring my picnic set. We do. We have one French bun that tasted like cardboard. See, look in there. See what we just that's the window there that was part with the toilet in it. So obviously behind it there isn't a lot, but then there is this other complete section. I can see a whole load more of house. It goes all the way down there, which we haven't explored. But I just can't get in there. I mean, we came out for a meal and I've sort of, but this is pretty sweet. I kind of taken a massive diversion because I've been thinking about, yeah, starting exploring France because I know there's so many, yeah, abandoned places. So here's another part of, you know, I guess this is the sort of foundation it's built on. But this is what I was saying earlier when we were coming in. There was a quarry, and it's built on top of this. I don't know whether it's a natural formation. I can't see why. Yeah, I mean, there's rocks, so I guess but there's just this huge, and we're not even underneath the house. This is just some huge, I don't know, this is a massive old press. I mean, I'll take a guess it's suppressing grapes, I imagine, around here. I mean, we have them where I come from for apples and making cider and stuff, and they look pretty similar. I mean, this is just such, oh, you can see right through to the top, I guess. I guess that's the car. They parked the car over it. Can see the bottom of the bodywork. There's nothing else down here, I mean, but it is just an odd thing because it's so neatly cut, you know. It doesn't look old to me, but the place obviously is old. But the way the blocks are cut, and I don't know, it just looks a bit more modern, so I may be wrong. Just the way that you can see the sort of, I don't know, tool marks they've used to cut into this. It's just a bit flat for something that's really old, and that place obviously is really, really old. Couldn't tell you how old. I'll try and do some research on it, but this sort of stuff in France, the information doesn't really exist, so... but you can see the wall goes, I mean, this place was huge. It was absolutely huge. It would have been a grand manor or chateau, maybe not a chateau level, but it would certainly have been somebody, you know, well-to-do that would have owned it, I imagine. So yeah, I guess I'll try and do it. There's something up there as well. There's more to this. There's more. I just seen a whole nother thing across the road. So it's quite a walk. So I'll skip this bit and catch up with you over there. This is amazing. We've just discovered this. Oh, it's freezing cold. Really high walls. This is freaking me out, man. Don't know what this is. It doesn't even make any sense to why you would build this. It's just huge. I mean, how does this even relate to that house? What were they doing here? This is an old wall. And again, you've got this like perfectly cut. What were they doing? I guess it was, I don't know, man. I don't want to guess. That's fucking crazy. To be honest, I wouldn't even have known this was here. It's so well hidden. Oh my God, it's massive. Have you seen the size of this? I can't even see the end of it. The only thing I've got is my, Huh? I have no idea why this would be built. It's like nothing else I've seen in France. Like, these blocks, the way they're carved. I mean, this doesn't look like it's carved into the rock face. This looks like they've laid these blocks here. They're perfectly carved into position. I might be wrong. I don't know. Maybe enough about construction, but my torch on my phone is doing fuck all. This is so weird. Yeah. Okay, guys. I realise that you can't see. No, I've got everything turned up. It is pitch black. Maybe I can just film the ground. I don't know. My feet walking. It's actually freaking me out a little bit because this is ginormous. I really don't know what to expect. I don't know why you would build this. I mean, I'm still walking. If you can see back, and this is how far into this. I wouldn't even like to call it a cave, to be honest, because it isn't. It's man-made, and it is just huge. I mean, look how far we're in now. I reckon 50 meters, maybe more, and it's still going. Hey Katia, we'll try and combine both torchlights because I'm at the maximum. I mean, there's still these huge blocks going on. There's some strange writing on this wall. Look at this. NM89. Let's combine both. Oh, can you hear something? This is the strangest thing I've ever found. Oh, what is that? Where's the light coming from? Yeah, I wish I could. I don't know where this light's coming from. Okay, there's a hole in the ceiling. It is well freaky, man. Oh god. Yeah. Oh my god, it looks like something from Alien. You can't see that. It is like something dug its way in here. It is fucking weird, and you've just got this mad circle of, I don't know. Sorry, the only way we can film is just to film downwards because you can't see anything. I reckon we're 80, 90 meters into this.
What is this arrow here?
I don't know. There's some. I don't know. To be honest, I'd have to come back. So should we go to the end? So we know.
Like if you point this torch on the wall, it looks like this arrow is kind of, yeah, like pointing.
Well, that one definitely was an arrow, but I mean that is a very, very strange sign. There's tons and tons of writing on here. Like people have been scribbling numbers, like just random numbers on the wall, like calculations, and that's more freaky than anything, to be honest. Why would you be down here writing numbers on the wall? Like what was in here? To be honest, what would you produce in France that would be this great in volume that you would need a storage facility this big? And it's so big. I mean, let's go to the end because oh god. I just can't imagine. I don't know what this area is famous for. Like why? I mean, obviously, what? Jesus, man. Okay, Katya just said come here because there's something on the wall. Oh my god, somebody's carved like the face of the fucking devil into the wall, man. Rest in peace, it says.
Where?
Right here, rest in peace. No shit. That's carved into the wall, that horse.
They're not drawing it.
They've not drawn it, they have carved it, and there's a whole load of freaky candles. Somebody's obviously... And there's the face of the devil. Can you see that?
Wow.
With his tongue sticking out.
That's cool.
So somebody's come down here to practice carving devils into rock faces. I guess what it's made out of is very soft enough that you can carve fairly easily, but that's freaking me out a little bit because we are 100 meters in now.
That's pretty cool carving.
It is, and it's also really, really scary. Again, we're miles away from the last set of numbers, but there's a whole load of numbers just. It is scribbled. There's a sort of start of something here. Well, I'm gonna get out of here before we end up like fucking cursed. I mean, this. Sorry that you couldn't see. Hey, we just stopped again, and I'm now shitting myself. Why would you come down here and carve this thing into the wall? I mean, you can see the dimension here. It's quite big compared to my hand. That is a scary one. I'm sorry, we just found a whole load more candles. I'm getting the fuck out of here. This has been my first exploration video. Fucking hell, we have found something that I can't even explain. So we've got quite a walk back through this thing. I'll start the camera again when I'm outside. Okay, I think we've officially scared the fuck out of ourselves now because that was devil worshipping stuff going on there, no doubt about it. We're coming out of the cave now. I am a little bit... To be honest, I don't even want to step over that because that's been placed there in a cross.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I'm pretty freaked out, to be honest. I got my hair standing up on end. I mean, look at the size of this. Frozen. I reckon temperature difference in there was, I reckon you were looking at 6 or 7 degrees centigrade inside that place, maybe even colder. And it's 18, 19 degrees today in France. Now that I can feel the warmth coming back to my skin, I guess, you know, do all those things they say on YouTube, like liking and sharing and subscribing and worshipping and all those things, devil worshipping. And yeah, maybe I'll come back if enough people want to see some more of where we are, a bit more exploring. Cool.